The Hawk Tuah era might actually be over. Hailey Welch, or more commonly known as the Hawk Tuah Girl, has finally decided to come out and speak on her cryptocurrency situation that happened all the way back in December 2024.
Hey guys, I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
After being asleep for nearly 4 months, Hailey began to upload on her Talk To It channel again, and for the most part avoided speaking on the situation altogether. But unfortunately, the damage to her brand has already been done, and this was reflected in the number of views on her videos. Ironically enough, her last video was uploaded in December and was titled, How to Avoid Getting Cancelled with Brooke Schofield. But I guess Brooke's advice didn't really help much. And now, Hailey has come out with a podcast episode dedicated solely to explaining her side of the crypto situation. But will this be enough to clear her name? Thankfully, you don't have to watch the whole video, because I did. This is the TLDR. A quick recap. Back in December 2024, Hailey began promoting a new meme coin named $Hawk and branded it as her new cryptocurrency. This came at the peak of her virality and of course got a massive amount of attention. So much so that real people spent their real money just to get their hands on some of the Hawk coin.
You gotta give him that Hawk Tuah, Hawk Tuah, Hawk Tuah.
The coin eventually reached the market cap of around $500 million, but just as quickly as it rose, it plummeted, losing around 90% of its overall value. Some people reported losses in the hundreds of thousands, while others made off with huge profits. And well, saying others makes it sound like a lot of people profited off of this, but as you can see from this bubble chart, over 90% of the coin ownership was clustered together, meaning that originally when the coin went on sale, a large majority of the ownership was concentrated into the hands of a very, very small group of investors. Of course, this angered the investors and Hailey's fans, but things escalated even further when CoffeeZilla began looking into it, leading to the infamous Twitter confrontation where Hailey went to bed and did not come back for some time.
This is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
I've been tracing it on chain for a while. You guys generated over $1 million in fees while y'all's fans got rug pulled. There was snipers, but there was also insider trading directly linked to y'all's creator account. What are you guys doing?
No. That's not true.
That is true. That's a fact.
No, it's not.
Well, it's a fact, and you can see it on chain.
This all eventually led to a class action lawsuit in which investors who had put their money into the coin were trying to get it back. Now, we're not going to focus on the rug pull itself. There's already been hundreds of videos done on this if you want to do a deep dive into that. We're going to focus on Hailey coming back. Hailey began re-uploading onto her YouTube channel in April of 2025. Since then, she has uploaded 5 episodes of her podcast, featuring guests like Chanel West Coast, KSI, and Mackenzie Dern. But the numbers have not recovered. Currently, she's averaging views in the mid-20s, which is a big difference coming from getting views in the hundreds of thousands. I assume this is part of the reason why she's finally decided to explain herself in her newest video. That and the obvious bump in views. But it doesn't seem to be working that well. She even talks about how the FBI showed up to her grandmother's home.
And that's when we get to the point after the coin launch. The feds come to Granny's house and knocked on her door, and she called me having a heart attack, said, the FBI is here after you. What have you done? I was like, what?
Hailey gave her devices to the FBI and the SEC, who later cleared her from the investigation and the lawsuit. Hailey states that she made no money off of the coin itself and only got paid for her side of the promotion.
So did you make anything from the coin at all?
So the only thing I made from it wasn't even from the coin. I got paid a marketing fee. That's all I made. I did not make a dime from the coin itself.
She also stated that she couldn't say the names of the 2 individuals who roped her into this mess.
He would run my Twitter for me. I can't really say his name legal-wise. Can I say that?
Yeah, just keep going.
Yeah. I legally can't say his name or company.
But the lawsuit documents are online, and they name Alex Larson Schultz and Clinton So as the defendants. So we know who it was. It's actually kind of funny looking at some of the stuff in this legal document, like Hailey's Twitter memes, and the fact that the phrase Hawk Tuah is sprinkled throughout it. The document mentions Hailey's role in the promotion of the Hawk coin, but doesn't state that she had anything to do with the coin itself. The way it's described, it looks more like Alex and Clinton used Hailey's internet fame as the driving force that would make $Hawk successful. Whether or not that success was aimed for only them two, or this was actually supposed to become the new hot crypto coin has still not been ruled upon. But I think we know where this is going. This does, however, sort of back up her claims that her role in this was only the promotion. But she does go on to say later on that she feels bad for the fans that were scammed.
So what would you say to people who, like your fans, that did actually lose money?
I mean, it makes people want to like throw up when you sit there and think about it. Like, most people that have messaged me, they've said like, oh, you know, we lost all of our money for the month. Like, I put so much money into this, now we don't have money for the month. I don't know, it just makes me feel really bad that they trusted me and I led them to something that I did not have enough knowledge about. Like, I did not have enough knowledge about crypto to be getting involved with it. And I knew that. But I got talked into it and I trusted the wrong people. So that screwed me.
It's just hard to tell if this is all for PR or if she's genuinely sorry. Apparently, all of the money that she got paid for the promotion got spent on lawyers and her PR team, which I guess told her to stay off of the internet during this time. I mean, I could have told her that.
At this point, like, everything I paid for, like, PR crisis, a new lawyer, stuff like that.
All that money went to that?
Every bit of it went to that. So, I mean, I've really come out with nothing.
But look, I really don't think that Hailey is a bad person. I think she's still pretty new to the creator world and has been taken advantage of pretty easily. I mean, she did get taken in by Logan Paul, who's currently suing CoffeeZilla over the Crypto Zoo thing, and I'm not even going to get into it. My point is that some of the people in Hailey's circle are doing shady things, and you would think that if Logan actually cared about her, especially after investing so much into her brand, that he would protect her from something exactly like this, at the very least to protect his own investment. But what do I know? Legally, Hailey has saved herself, but the internet can be an unforgiving place. And as it stands right now, the Talk Tuah podcast is not doing too well, especially after looking at the comments on our latest video. But only time will tell. Look, James Charles has made it out of a lot worse somehow. So maybe there is hope for Hailey and her PR team can resurrect her career out of the ashes. Or maybe it really is over for her. That's pretty much it. Leave a like if you made it this far, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you think. Is the Hawk Tuah girl's career really over?